Welcome back to Method Cooking. Tonight we're talking about plating and presentation. So if food looks good, it's going to taste better than it actually should. Visual presentation is that first impact that you have. So whether it's an anniversary, a special occasion, or even just put food on the plate for your kid to try for the first time, if it looks good, there's a better chance that they're going to like it, enjoy it, love it, and try it again. With everything cooked appropriately into temperature, we've got everything on the plate, the green beans, the steak, and whether it's steak, chicken, whatever sauce. I used an acorn squash and a little bit of butter, but it's just everything's on the plate, so I would call it on the plate but not plated. So the next step is to kind of take it to that next level where this ordinary looking plate kind of transforms. Using the exact same ingredients as the previous plate, I put the acorn squash in the middle, surround it with the green beans that I cut into quarters, slice that fillet and kind of fanned it out, and now I'm going to go over the top with a little bit of that same sauce, so a little bit over the steak, and then to combine all the flavors, a little bit around the outside. Plating is often looked over and seems like something a little bit extra that you don't need to do. But as soon as you see the plate, you immediately start thinking about how good the food is going to taste. So taking something simple like a PB&J, apple and an orange, corn dog, chips and a banana, steak with some onions, twice baked potato and green beans, or a grilled cheese and tomato soup, we're going to kind of flip it a little bit, do just a little bit of extra work, and turn these kind of ordinary plates into something that is visually absolutely amazing. Unconventionally wise, I cut the filet mignon against the grain, which is to the side instead of down. Cutting against the grain is going to make it a lot more palatable and more delicious in your mouth. So I shingled the steak out, put the onions over the top, green beans and the twice baked potato on the side. So everything is going to stay hotter longer. You might not even need a knife and a fork once it's sliced up, but if you do, it's not a problem. The corn dog and a banana. So I stuck toothpicks in the corn dog, sliced it down. So essentially I've got tiny little corn dog lollipops. As far as kids go, absolutely delicious. I chopped up the banana, put it on a skewer. It's gonna make it more fun to eat. Chips in a pile, a little bit of ketchup in the middle. So it takes the same dish, but it makes it more fun to eat. I took the grilled cheese and tomato soup, added a little bit of cream, topped it with some parsley and a little bit of oyster crackers, sliced the grilled cheese in half, and it is just a matter of like it looking better on the plate that is just like more appetizing and attractive. Last but definitely not least is the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So I cut it into quarters, tiered the sandwich off on itself. With the oranges, I went with the orange supreme. So it's where you peel the orange and cut between the membranes, so you're just left with tiny little orange pieces that no one has to worry about. And with the apple, I split off a side, sliced it, stuck a skewer through it, so I ended up with this apple spiral that I put on a skewer, which is not only really cool to look at, but also fun to eat. Plating is important. If it looks good, it's going to taste better than it should. So take those extra few seconds to compose things on a plate, consider yourself like an artist, and I guarantee you're going to end up with some great results. Thanks for following Method Cooking, and I'll see you next time.